tell everybody, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I believe every lie that I ever told, paid for every heart that I ever stole. I played my cards and I didn't fold. Well, it ain't that hard if you got sold.
I know that person. For real.
I've been through the worst, but I still
Wow.
get my best. God made my mold different from the rest.
Okay.
Then he broke that mold, so I know I'm blessed. Stand up now and face up.
So this is my world. This is my world, and this is my dream. And so it seems that, you know, people who come in with their schemes to find out, especially if they find out that they want me for their team, but they don't want me for their team. They want me to be a slave. And then they wonder why I misbehave, because they want me to submit to some dumb shit. Not that bitch. Okay, but let me tell you something. I love dark humor. I love dark humor. I love the type of humor that if you're sensitive, and here's the funny thing they say about Pisces. We're sensitive. We're emotional, but none of those emotional lying mofos will come up in my face because they know I can erase them in a variety of ways. Am I kidding by what I say? Well, if Lil Nas X can have a dream, why can't I? Why, oh, why can't I? And it's that part, you know what? And I'm just saying, you know what? You know what never lies? Math never lies. Real math. Now, people have lied about the math and they don't do real math, and that's why it doesn't last. Ooh, the Saturn return. See, this is not a matter of, well, I will learn when I want to. No, bitch, you're going to learn, period. You're going to learn a bird. That's just what it is. Saturn gives no fucks. And since I'm in my Saturn return, three's a charm, by the way, so Daddy says, who's going to do harm to Daddy's baby? Nobody. Daddy and Grandpapa says that, and Grandmama says that too. And you know what? It's funny. Jupiter. I've been showing the Jupiter Jones right in front of you, but y'all want to go. I don't know. I don't care. But dark humor, though. Thank you, Dave Chappelle. I mean, I love. Like I said, there's some really good things that come out of Ohio, like Ohio players and stuff like that. Did you know Sugarfoot was a Pisces? Ow. Jive, turkey, fire, and all of that. See, but you know, you're going to get somebody who thinks they can rap, and I'm not saying that you can't, but bitch! If you ever threaten me or come to my face, you're going to see a clap back. You know what? Mommy says don't threaten today because Daddy is handling. By the way, I heard and saw something stealth. I love it. If I was a plane, no ring needed, but I have all the rings. But if I was a plane, I'd be the F-22 Raptor. That's my muse now, F-22 Raptors. I know. And some would say, well, you know, they don't work. Yeah, that's what they told you. But anyway, shh. Top Gun chick. Somebody thinks I'm this shit. Ooh. You were too. But yeah, but dark humor. I have this thing about dark humor. I really do. I mean, I have this thing that, like I said, sensitive people or people who, you know what, you guys would have never made it. You motherfuckers are running up against the wrong sisters and brothers when you want to mess with Gen X, Gen Z, millennials, or whatever it be, and you want to roll up when you don't even have the, okay. The coffee done kicked in without the CBD. Okay, so it must be me. But anyway, I wake up like this. But what do? You know, and then lying. Yes, it's true. And then you have some wacky ass. There's nothing like a wacky ass, whacked out Gemini that just want to switch on everybody's field. That's why I cannot fuck with y'all for real. I have given way too many chances to Geminis, and they have stabbed me in the back. I get it. You were supposed to do that. I was always supposed to be a lesson to all of you. So y'all were like that passive bitch artist chick. Yes, Daniel, I'm talking to you. Oh my God. So not. So yeah. You know what? And you Sagittarius too. Ooh, you bitches. Dallas, Sylvia. Shit. I was trying to give you a last name, but you know what? That's it. It's a good thing I'm laughing. Did you see my video earlier? The pictures of it. They all those pictures tell a story. Remember when a certain water was a hit? Now you can't find it anywhere. How did that happen? Why did that happen? Just out of curiosity. Let's take you back to a time in my story. Like Dave says, everybody should have a dream. Am I in your dream or are you in mine? Tell me if I'm lying. Remember when everybody was drinking a certain kind of water? You can't even find it anymore. Even you all don't drink the water. The last couple of videos, oh yes, I monitor you, and people say, oh yeah, she's stalking you. I'm stalking you. That's the picture you're gonna paint. Okay, go ahead with that, boo. Because you know what? What would intelligence do? Like intelligence is going to let all the criminals go ahead and run ragamuffin all over the whole entire world, and we're just going to close our eyes to you, bitch. You clearly do not understand how the FBI, the CIA, or the FED works. And neither intelligence either. So I guess you know what? It's your butt that's getting butt hurt because you are stupid as fuck. But it's a good thing I got humor, okay? So I can just laugh the shit off and just laugh it up. Ha 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 ha. You got a spiritual burp. The coffee that kicked in. Who heard? Oh, dark humor. What if I get? But you know, I don't even want that crowd. What if I got on a comedy show? What type of crowd would be my crowd? But you know what? I'd rather be just cool, you know, this cool sage nature guru who just goes on their walk and just, you know, give my therapy to me and my crew. Give a few laughs because they're going through a hell of a lot of shit. And I really do appreciate them. I really do, because they show how they appreciate me. It is a very, very, very real legacy. Maybe some of you can't see because you're not in it. See, I didn't have to join it. I didn't have to fuck my way into it. I was born in it. So ironically, I married into it too. So it was like that double, or was that triple the... Well, you know, math does what it do. And then when it gets to me, the Saturn and Sagittarius in 6th, 7th, and 8th, I mean, who does that? My mother. I mean, whatever the synergy was between my mother and my daddy and me, we made a stellium. And that stellium was me. But yeah, I do like dark comedy, so it's some jokes that if you're overly sensitive, then you don't need to hang around me, because I laugh at shit. Like, reminding you, I told you when I'm watching nature, in watching Rampage, I was rooting for George. When watching Godzilla, sometimes I be rooting for Godzilla, especially when it's King of the what was it, King of the Monsters? Yeah, Godzilla and Mothra. Somebody, yeah, I saw that. I saw Mothra. I saw it. That was nice. And then somebody wants to pick at me when I sung my Mothra song. Bitch, come up in my face and do it now. Ain't nobody scared of you. Who's fair gaming who now? Who wants to put a Glock in my face? You know what? The mafia doesn't hate me. In fact, they're entertained by me, and I don't even have to fuck them. They think I'm cute. And truthful, too. And useful, too. It pays to be smart. Any bitch can suck a dick. But a brilliant chick with a heart, that surprise is worthy. Y'all are fucked up from the start. But it's a good thing I have humor in my heart, because if I didn't have humor in my heart, I would rip all of you apart. In a variety of ways. In my mind is Silent Night. Ooh, I can't even play that song. I mean, if you've been in radio even just a little or long, you can't. Christmas time, it's like, oh my God, it's like the day after Thanksgiving. Can I hear Silent Night? Can I hear Silent Night? Can I hear Silent Night? The Temptations, the long version. Oh my God, I cannot. If you recall listening to my show, Soul School Cafe, you remember every Christmas show that I played, I did not play that song. I have nothing against the Temptations. I mean, it's time to bring Motown back, because y'all have made it in complete trash. I knew something was wrong when y'all put Neo you moved Neo to the top of the class. And we're not talking about the Neo in the Matrix, but it's the same thing how they try to fake us, right? Whoa! Bars and message. Did you get it? How do you give a legacy to someone who's not ready, but they're pliable in a variety of ways. Moldable, some would say. Oh, man. Remember when Motown was great? Anyway, that was back in my day. So, well, it's great now. Is it, though? Is that why all of y'all are on OnlyFans? Trying to get that dough? Who's needing water today? Bitch, don't come my way. You might get locked up or shot. I told you, I love dark humor. So I might laugh at stuff that, right from the start, you'll go like, damn, Val, I get that. Oh, I get that a lot. And honestly, I don't even know that it's that dark. But okay, and here's the problem. Who is calling it dark? Like, people talk about dark humor, dark arts, dark. You got to be careful of the people who's calling dark, because sometimes they're darker than you. See, I know I might be dark compared to you, but really, I'm very, very, very light in the things that I do. Why? How? Because if not, I would have already killed you. You know you're a bad bitch when what you say and know to be true, and then you say, please bring the lie detector test and put them on me, and you mean it, you really do. Now that would be a reality show. How deep does the truth go? But I guess we'll never know, because some people know, and that's why we don't know. I mean, I want the lie detector test, and then they're like, no, we know. I get it. But do you? Anyway, that's all I had to say today. What does this say? WAMB, we are military brats. It's a culture. I represent my culture. For you culture vultures that want to come after me, for you for you. Listen, I don't have a problem with the LBGQ, but do they have a problem with me? I have told you many thousands of times, I have some real true friends who are gay or bi, who will spank your ass in a variety of ways, not the way you want to, okay? Bitch better bow down to their maker, because I'm not the faker. I'm trying to be the teacher, but y'all call me the reaper. I am not the reaper. I would never be so arrogant as some motherfuckers. I am the angel of this. I am the angel of that. You know what, bitch? The angel wants his name back. You can do whatever you want to and say whatever you want to in your dream. But when you try to scheme on into my things, then I have to serve class. You gonna make me kiss your ass or fuck your ass or suck your ass? I'll suck out your soul. Feed it to the demons of old. Watch you bleed and burn at the same time. Then smile and say, guess what? Now your ass is mine. Isn't that what you tried to do, but you did it unsuccessfully? Ooh, who's diddy bopping now? Well. Looks like it's V. And Virgil, who is this Virgil cat? Everybody's like throwing up to Virgil, but Virgil was set. You know what? Y'all go ahead. But you still never, you never talked about Willie Ware. If you wanted to play that gay role, Willie Smith was an incredible designer, black designer. Willie Smith, y'all need to, you know what? If you see the picture where I'm in my hat and I'm in, and it has Valerie, my, one of my photo, what you call it? Like, headshots, whatever. Industry shots or whatever, and Valerie, and I think I got my hand on my hat and stuff like that, and I got like sleeveless stuff. I'm in a nice little outfit, and that's Willie Ware. When I was working at WKFT and Foxy 99, I wore a lot of Willie Ware. You could actually get Willie Ware at wasn't Target, before Target. What was like if you were in Fayetteville, what was that? It's not in the mall. It's across from the mall. I used to TJ Maxx. That was my store. Is that still a store? I don't know, because I have not gone. The only time I go out that way is for food, because they got some of the best chili. If you ever want some of the best chili in this whole entire city. Unless when Twisted Grape made it was good, but they stopped. So, but if you want kale soup, Their kale soup is wonderful. Was it Golden Corral? No, it's not Golden Corral. What is it out there? They got the best chili. Just Google it, but that's the best chili. That's the only time I go out there that way. I don't go to the mall. I haven't been in the mall for ever. Only losers go to the mall. No, I'm just kidding, but really, most of my people don't go to the mall. We're like, mall's gotten too gritty, just like the city. Anyway, it's a good thing I have humor in me because I'm like my dad. In reality, when that Leo energy starts coming through me and I start seeing the bad Leos who come after me, I want to go and take a shotgun to all of your heads. Daddy did that to a guy in church who tried to threaten me. Bitch, don't play with me. I'm a little unstable to the unstable, so mote that be. Ooh, bars. So now, what do you see? But humor is healing, so thank you, Dave Chappelle. And thank you to the real kings of comedy. By the way, of course, thank you to Cat Williams. My God, I love me some Cat. See, now somebody's going to make an issue out of that. See, she says she loves you, Cat. Bitch, if you don't sit your Mugsley ass down talking about, well, she could be a little gay, a little bi, I'm telling you one more time, come to my face and look me eye to eye and try to force some shit on me. I will fuck you the fuck up in front of everybody. I don't know what I would do. That is the problem. I'm telling you, when you have people who actually tell you the truth, like you try that fair game and dumb ass, queer ass, rapey ass shit that you do, whether you want to diddy bop a Jada on somebody, I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what I do. And will that include, that goes to you too. You can't make somebody be with you. I have integrity and you have what? Am I wrong? Put me on a lie detector test. Let's have a real table talk, okay? Remember when you were at your best and now you're not? Remember when your water was hot and now it's not? Remember when you got all these people in North Carolina to jump on your pot, eat off your plate, which was really my plate, and then all of a sudden I'm getting all this gang stock and hate, and now none of you are not? Remember when you had a dream and it came true? But now will it in 2024? Because it's all about you, right? But now people see you a different way. And you want to blame me? You want to blame me. You want to blame me for the position that you're in today. You didn't give me credit when I deserve the credit, but you want to give me the blame. See, that's why I cannot deal with stupid ass niggas or crackers, whoever they be, because they all the same. None of them don't know me. I know this industry, but they don't know me. But in 2024, you're about to see. Humor is healing. Shout out to Bernie Mac, who, by the way, my husband used to get all the time that he looked like Bernie Mac. And so that's why when Bernie Mac died, and Bernie Mac had sarcoidosis too, it's taking me to a PTSD moment right now, because my husband dealt through so much. I mean, it was like his family wasn't enough and the military wasn't enough, and then you had this honky ass Bama boy, wherever he was from, who that's when my husband realized, like, oh my God, because my husband knew me from radio and stuff like that, but he just didn't know how I am that cat. I mean, you don't, like, if I really feel like you coming after my man, I will slay your ass in a variety of ways. I have power, some say. So he did not know when this guy was, because all the soldiers loved him. I mean, when you feed the military, you feed the MPs, man, family for life. But you had this little white monkey ass, cracker, who I guess he looked at all niggas as niggas, right? Or mainly maybe he was just insecure. I had one of those when I worked for Domino's, right? When you start doing better than them and everybody around and everybody at the workplace likes you, then it makes them feel insecure. And so they start treating you poorly because it's supposed to be about me. Ain't nobody trying to take anything from you, bitch. I'm just doing what I do. You wanted me to cook food, I cook food. You wanted me to prepare the best meals for these troops, I'm preparing the best meals for these troops. I'm seeing places where you can save money and feed them well too, but you just want to feed them shit because, oh, okay, the military just says do this, but this is a better way. See, you don't want free thinkers, okay? You don't want cognizant thinkers. You just want to keep going by the goddamn book. But my God, things change. Think if we were still the same motherfucking army that we were back in the day with George Washington shit. Like, y'all just don't grow, and you wonder why things don't change, because you keep electing the same type of people who are resistant to change. They want people to say the same. You think this person is fighting for your rights and they're just fighting for their pockets. It's the same game. And now, so we've got tarot hoes and astrology hoes and foes and fake. Shout out to the good ones, okay? There's absolutely no hate for you. You have actually helped. I've been therapy for you have been therapy for me, and I've been therapy for you. It's been a very good interchange, because honestly, I see clearly that a few of you, only a few, you know what, you got to stop looking at everybody, because that's where people get, if you get addicted to this shit, then you can't make a move without what they say today, and you keep paying and paying and paying and paying and paying till you have no money today, and everything that they told you would happen still hasn't happened, but you just got to believe, and you keep paying them as they deceive. You know what? I cannot deal with you. Yeah, I'm giving you the truth for free. That's when Daddy pulled me out of this fuckery. Said, you know what? Fuck them. Literally. Not that way. Fuck these motherfuckers. Go create with your mother. Let me handle this. It's time for real men to do real men things, and we getting ready to take out these motherfucking clickety cluck 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 hens. All of you look like hens, bitches, chicken heads to me. And I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you men with dicks too. You bitches with dicks. So it seems you want to play on a little woman. What does that say about you? But you supposed to be big, burly, and you know what? Fuck you. Oh, wow. Be legal with your shit, by the way. I tell you right off the bat, my Glock's loaded with gold dots, okay? So if you steal, first off, if you come into this house, I mean, there's multiple booby traps. There's multiple spiritual booby traps in this house right out the gate. Right out the gate. When you come around this house, I'm warning you. The tree is warning you. Everything around me is warning you. By the way, I thought somebody was supposed to keep a certain my place from like leaking, but I found a leak today. That's okay though. You know what? Because temporary house, and we'll see what it be. But here's the thing: when you pay people good money and they don't do what they're supposed to do, really, were you trying to do that, or were you trying to scam me? Now look who's being scammed today. Yeah, I know I do this shit, by the way, automatically. I catch myself. But how is it that you all saw it? Because when you can tell when I start really feeling a vibe. When a vibe. You know what, bitch? You know what, bitch? You know what? Oh God. Who? I can't even think of some people. I can't even think of some people's name. I am like that. Don't steal food off my motherfucking plate. You know what? This is a true story, okay? And mind you, I love my mother. I love my mother. I do not have mama issues like none of you motherfuckers. She got repressed. Fuck you, bitch. You got repressed issues. Don't put your shit on me when I'm telling my story in actuality and living it too. My story doesn't change, but yours does every day, because you are a bugaboo. Okay. All right. Smile for the gamers. So, but my mom, you know, this is probably where the start of I don't like anybody taking food off my plate, because my mommy, well, you know, I am her only child, okay, but I don't know. Well, I guess all parents do that. All parents, and I see all parents do it. I get it, okay. But I have this thing about food. I guess I don't know if it's because I was a preemie baby or what. I don't know whether. I honestly don't know. Because it's not like I've ever really went without food, per se. But it's just that I don't like somebody that will take food off my plate, at least without asking me. Like, you just don't reach over at my plate and grab some food without asking me. That is so rude. That is so rude. And I mean, my mommy would do that quite a few times. I mean, I know that's my mother and she gave me life and stuff, but I'm like, but this food is mine. And then, you know, I think one time I kind of like, you know, I didn't really snap off on her because I'm not that type of child, but I did say something because I am that type of child. And she said, did I not pay for it? Checkmate. Sagittarius. They don't hate, they just set you straight. But I'm still like, because if you know a Pisces, we really are about our food. We're really about our food. We are the ultimate foodies. That is, no, like, we're the ultimate foodies. And I'm a progressed Taurus too. Oh my God, I'm an ultimate foodie. So she would like, and I used to hate, like, I would get a soda or something, and her favorite word was swig. Let me get a swig of that. Let me get a swig of that. So, like, let me get a swig of that Coke. And she got one. And she got it. Like, we have 2 sodas. She got her soda and her straw. I got my soda. Let me get a, we might have a different soda, though. Or we might have, let me get a sweeter. It's like my mom always had to taste everything that I was eating. Now, in retrospect, though, wow. That just, oh. She was making sure I wasn't poisoned. Wow. It's the things that you get later on as you continue to grow. I mean, or it could just be, well, you know what? Maybe that's just in my mind, but that would make sense. But I used to take offense at it. Let me get a sweet of that. Let me get a taste of that. Why you gotta always taste my food? Why you gotta always taste my drink? Why you gotta always do that? Wow, man. I got a whole other perspective now. She was making sure I wasn't poisoned. And that's why my aunt did not want me hanging around anybody, really, at Decoy or out of sight. That's why when I would go off on those nature hikes going to Papa's house, like about a mile and a half away. I'm just a kid, okay? But, you show me the path and I figure it out. They hated that. I was a very protective child. Now, some say I was sheltered. But don't let that fool you. And somebody say I'm still sheltered, but it's the legacy. It's the royal ether coming through. Like, what Aquarius can match me in my style? J. Cole, Chris Rock, come on. Let's get on the stage and see who can make people smile, laugh, talk, sing, or whatever it be. I'm just being me in authenticity. I don't need the hype team. I don't need Rock Nation. I don't need Jay-Z, Beyonce, or Netflix. I'm just doing my shit and trying to live comfortably. I am just a guru on a hill. Oh, which brings me to Mark Marcel. Are you even real? I had an epiphany today. I had an epiphany that you all hate me. You people from Baltimore. I don't care who it is, just so it's not her. Because I won't fuck you. Okay, now I will fuck you up. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Anyway, I went somewhere. Is that okay? I will be talking about something and I'll just go off on a tangent. So if you can't handle this, because I don't tone it down. I mean, I do tone it down. Actually, I do tone it down a lot when I'm around others because, I don't want to release all this energy on you because I know most people can't handle it. So I actually try to save myself from you, or maybe save you from me by just isolating myself, because you know what, y'all want me to be a dumb chick and I'm not. That I will never be. Just because I've always said, even when I was at Foxy 99, and I probably said that at D103, do not blame your inefficiency on my efficiency. And that's what it always ends up. People who see that you're better than them, instead of raising their bar, they want to bring you down to their level. That's some devilish shit. I'm here to uplift everybody around me. And you expect me to kiss your ass. For what? And that's why I laugh. Humor is healing. That's all I had to say today, man. Thank you, Dave Chappelle. Bernie Mac. I didn't finish saying about Bernie Mac, though. Yeah. It's this, because Kat was right about that. Kings of Comedy. Baker and I was there. We were there. That show that's on there, the Kings of Comedy, that was show that, notice how Bernie Mac is the last comic to go on that show. Bernie Mac wasn't last on that show. Bernie was like third. And we had been talking about, we had been talking about a whole while when we were drunk, because the show was in Charlotte. And we were talking about, we wonder who was going to, like, in the show, because, we already knew Steve Harvey had that ego going on. So was it going to be Steve Harvey that ends the show? And Steve Harvey, like, he did, but he didn't. Because actually Cedric was the last one. So he had his boy come on. Like Bernie was third, and then Cedric came on, and then Steve brought him on, and then and then Steve brought him off, and then that was the end of the thing. Listen, after Bernie got off, the show was over. The show was over. If you look at that, the crowd is just dead, because everybody's like ready to go. I mean, we've already had the show. The show is over after Bernie. And they hated that. Bernie talked about that. Kat talked about that. We were at the show. So I do have a flag in this fight, because we were at the show. Me and Bernie Mac Jr., my husband, Weldon David Baker, we were at the show. And I think at one point, it's somewhere in the show where you can almost see where it was like, that's us, because we had good seats. That's us. So that was so cool. We were at the show, and Bernie tore that shit down. It's the jealousy and the hate that's around. It's the insecurity. I always know that there's insecurity in the business, but I did not know that you literally will kill a person's career, and you will kill a person because you fear the insecurity of your ego not being met. The reality check for you is you're smart. Figure it out. But Bernie Mac slayed. And when he died, it was like my husband again. It was just like my husband and my dad. And I remember when Adele Givens were trying to talk me down, and she said, you just need to let it out. You were holding back, and she was right. And Gerald Levert had died and stuff. I think it was like a lot of stuff. It was like so much stuff, and I realized I was like my aunt. I was just stacking deaths, and they all reminded me of the other, which reminded me of the other, which reminded me of the other, and I was afraid to cry. Because, soldiers don't cry. We do. My mother never told me not to cry. My daddy never told me not to cry. That's something I took upon myself. Can you imagine an emotional Pisces who doesn't cry? She just bottles it up inside. Because the reason being, when you see us cry, number one, you already think that we're weak. We're not. And then when you see us crying, you think we're weak and broken and an easy target. We're not. So I think one of the reasons why I didn't cry, number one, I didn't really want to show my vulnerability, because I knew I might have to kill somebody, because they're going to read me wrong every single time. And number two, I thought that I would, be crying for 40 days and 40 nights, and the floods would come in again. But I've been reminded to go ahead and cry. Because this ending won't be by water. It'll be by fire. And it'll be your own lack of knowledge, lack of soul, that burns you as we go through this hole. You are your own devil. Or your own dream. You are your own scheme. You fucked up. Because you don't know what God looks like or God is. But you can make up, literally. You can create an AI or a person and take all the naturalness out of it and say, I'm natural too. But you're still a lie and clear view. And now Mother Nature has got something for all of you. But you're going to listen to some fake ass tarot worker astrology or fake ass angel tell you what's true, look at them. Look at me. Now look at you. It's Monday. Thank God humor is healing. The funny thing about my stories is I'm actually there in those places. But are you? Are you? Then show your receipts. Because that's all I'm going to be doing 2024. Just dropping receipts. Bitch better have my money. Honey, I am not Riri. Bitch better have my money. Trust me now, this world will see. Pay me what you owe me. Ballin' better than a mug. Bitch, pay me my money. What you think that I'm made of? I'm not a bitch. Click, clock, clock, you better not mess with me. I'll snap real quick. Anyway, woo. Laughter, humor, that, yes. Ether. That. Rap. You gangs have made the elders oh so not proud. The original Bloods and Crips came out of the Black Panther Party. And they talked real loud, walked real proud, tried to do good in the hood. But you have sold your hood into slavery again. Yeah, you. I don't want to hear what white people are doing. I want to hear what you're doing or what you're not doing to save yourself. You have become a tragedy to yourself. You have become disposable to everybody's wealth. But you want to sacrifice the main one who could have lifted you up in spite of yourself. Daddy says, see how stupid you are. And Mother does not care. And I could just be making this shit up, right? Well, I guess we'll see. But guess what? I don't see you here. And I might live in meager means. But I'm on my nice, warm electric blanket. I have water and I have food. And I still have my dreams. And I'm back to dreaming again. And I'm laughing too. And that's good, my friend. It's good for me to laugh. But I do love dark humor. So those jokes that Dave Chappelle be talking about that, maybe 1 or 2, 3 people be laughing at, that would be me. Some of those things that Cat Williams is saying that y'all want to say is lies, but I was there at some of those places. I know that for a fact that's true. Because I know this industry. Not as much as maybe some of you, but I don't want to because I know this industry. But the fact that you want to force me, well, all of us, did I hear somebody say, all of us were touched. And so what? I'm supposed to let you fuck me in the butt because all of us was touched. You know what? You know what my daddy said? Oh my God. You think I'm kidding? When I said, Daddy, you left me. Thank you. You did me a present because that's a Saturn lesson. I needed to see all of the Judases that I did not do that August Alsina. I gave my heart. I didn't do all that. I am not August Alsina and never will I be. But I pity the fool at this moment who even remotely comes close to me without a sincere apology, or you're still on that shit. Because I promise you, I will gut you like a horrible fish. Serve it up, fry it in a pan. Saturn and Pisces, man, I swear, it's the $1 billion zings I could get it, and mommy goes, no. It's the equivalent of me grabbing my nut show, but you guys get so sensitive that if I do that, then you want to clap back on me, and then that's when I really wrap up. See, Fifth Element I might be. By the way, all you hip hop heads, all you tape wearing airy people. Listen, I give credit to everybody. Don't play me, bitch. None of y'all don't play me. Don't play me. This is not the year. This is not the year. Dreamville, dream this, dream that, whatever. I'm like, I wish you all well. You know, Misfits, I wish you all well. I wish you all well, but this is what you will not do in 2024. The peace angel, whoever it be, Madame DeVoe or whoever is she, who don't know who she, he, who, what, them, him, her, it, I am what. You don't even know who you are, but bitch, I know me. That's one thing you don't know, apparently. There I go tapping again. I am emotionally invested in. What was it I wanted to say? Just don't play with me this year, okay? It's just, that's it. I'm good. But if you so choose to come my way and not be sincere, I will rip your head off, my dear. Because I'm that bitch. That's what you made me. You said you wanted to play devil games. Stay in your lane. That wasn't even how I wanted to end it, but I guess I'm going to end it that way, okay? And cut, scene. And this is my story today. We're doing story time. No commercial breaks needed. Real hair. All of that. Take heed. Anyway. I know. You know, I can lose this if I want to. I need to exercise some more. I need to do the exercises. By the summer, man, I'm going to be all that. I got to get work on my kidneys too. There's some food. And again, and I don't want you to think, because again, veganism. Vegan does not work for everybody. That's true. If you're eating plant-based food, that's one thing. But if you're trying to use tofu and soy and stuff, then that's harmful to you. That's just how it is. So please don't talk to me about vegan. Why do you think a lot of vegans look great and still sick? And actually, you can be vegan if you want to, but if you end up taking that shit, you're still gonna die. Hey, but you know, what do I know? I'm just a little old bitch, you know, in a Ranger show. It's the Ranger show. It's a Ranger show. It's that part, yo. Val, what are you? Y'all supposed to be smart. You're supposed to be critical thinkers. You're supposed to be empaths and what you call them? Psychics and shit like that. I thought you knew. Then how did you not see your fall? A little bit too much pride. And that's coming for all y'all. When Daddy pulled me out of this bullshit shit, y'all actually did me a favor. Because when you all switched, Daddy switched you off. Hashtag not the mosquito. Think about it. Happy Monday. Class dismissed.